What's going on, everybody? James here, RedemptionAgency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. We got Miss Courtney going, "What are you doing?" And Mr. Vern going, "I don't care what you're doing." And I wasn't going to make a video today, but then I saw something that was disturbing. I'm like, what is going on with eBay? And I figured you guys may have had the same issues. So since I kind of figured it out, wasn't that hard. But apparently, so the money that went in this morning, this is Wednesday morning, the money that went in this morning was far less than it should be. Mine was like $400 missing. I'm like, what? That don't make sense. What's going on here? Something's wrong. Something's off. So I went into the detailed of the fees, and I'm guessing they forgot to take fees out for a day or two or something. It had to be more than a day. It was probably over the holiday weekend. I'm thinking. I didn't look at the dates. I should have looked at the dates. I don't know exactly when it was. It was a day or two. Had to be more than one day, I would think, because it was $400 for mine missing. I'm like, no, that number should be higher. So apparently, I guess they forgot to take out fees for a couple of days, so they took them all out out of yesterday's money. So that went in this morning. So if your money is far less, that is what has happened. So just thought I would let everybody know that before for today. So, but I'll go ahead and pull, see what we got that sold. Not much overnight. What did yesterday ended up like? Yesterday started out pretty dancing with you today, ain't I? Started out pretty not too good, but let's see where we ended. Alrighty, decent bounce back. Had a $900 day, so that is good. We're at 8:42 a.m. this morning and at $95. Don't look like everything was turned off again last night, so should not be stuck in indexing purgatory, as I called it today, hopefully. So we should have more bouncing back today from that shutdown last night. I ended up selling on 63 items yesterday. So 20 organic and 43 promoted. Pretty close to what it should be. So not bad at all. Had a lot of media. I have a big order person sent me offers on I was taking them last night and this morning. So about 20 cassettes or so, ranging from $3 to $5. So that'll be a nice little payment today. But let's go ahead and just pull what did sell. You can see what sold, and I can get it shipped. All right, let's go. Oh, first off, did you know, I was going to throw this in, that DVDs like this that are not the full plastic case, you can replace the plastic cases on them if you have the broken center where the disc won't stay in. So if you have any, you can, pick these up at the bins or whatever, just take them off of DVDs. But what you do is you unsnap the back, the top, and the bottom. See how I just pop that open, and then the paper comes right off. So thought I would share that today because I had to change one. So never shared that little tip. Most of you probably already know that anyway, but something new for the video. We'll go ahead and start with another one of these. And I say they usually just sell around Christmas time. When I sold one or two during the summer. So another one of these sold and sold for $10. This was from the Borders buyout. You still see the border tag on there. Now I'll leave the tag on something like this because somebody might like the fact, because Borders ain't around anymore. Somebody might like that. Some people, what they used to do when I worked in the music store, when they would open it, if they had these are called hype stickers, meaning that it has, type in the name or the title or something with the CD. It's a hype sticker. If you find older stuff with that on there, put it in the title. That can get you a little bit more money, and a lot more money on some collectible stuff. But people used to just, if they open it up, they'd cut these out and throw them inside in the booklet. So if you ever bought used CDs and you found like price stickers cut off in the booklet, People just collect it and did it that way sometimes. So, all right, let's pull the rest. Adrian did not plug the phone back in last night, so it's dead. So I'm gonna have to do it with my phone today. So we'll just pull around the shipping station first. And I've had several questions of what thermal printer I use. Zebra ZK420D. Been using that thing for probably 12 plus years. So pretty long lasting, if you will. So Road Music 8-track. This sold for $560. All right, D77. Sub-Zero CD. This sold for $7. Next up, we've got these 4 vintage cups. I always grab these plastic cups at the bins. If they're not worth too much by themselves, I'll throw them in a lot. But they're super light, of course. But these 4 have been in the store for a little bit, but sold for $10. So we got Kansas City Royals. Another Royals. I guess they're all Royals. So 4 cups, $10. P&G treated lumber camouflage cap sold for $10.15. And of course, you know, I grab all fast food related clothing items at the bins. That sold for $10.50. And if you're new to my videos, all my prices do not include the shipping amount I charge. Dick Clark's 20 Years of Rock and Roll on 8-track sold for $4. CT35. Puppies. Look at the tail. All right, CT35. This piece I picked up on my trip. Miss Dolly Parton from her theme park. I think I paid $1 for this at my my honey hole in the Smokies that I found. Not really a honey hole, but a place that I'm not going to give up and that I'm going to definitely go back to. But because of all the good dollar clothes I got there. But this sold for $14. Are you ready for a 45 lot? Yeah. All right, we got 345s sold for $11.64. We've got the Knack. My Sharona. We've got the Monkees. Hello. The Monkees. Valerie. And we've got Neil Diamond. Someday, baby. 345s, $11.64. Ain't it weird how you can tell stuff is indexing back from the previous day? How many days have you known, watching all my videos, where I've sold 3 different cups in one day? That's never happened. So the media was indexed a lot yesterday. Then I guess obviously some home goods and such were indexed overnight. But we've got the Florida State Seminoles with the speckled thing. I think I picked this up at my honey hole for like 50 cents. And it sold for $7.17. Are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. We got 6 cassettes and they sold for $30. Got Earth, Wind, and Fire, Jefferson Starship, some Bruce Hornsby, and another Starship. Beady bam. 6 cassettes, $30. This one should be easy. I like it when it's easy. All right, we got the one and only Al McInnes. St. Louis Blues DVD when his number was retired. Sold for $4. We've got the Missouri fridge magnet. I always pick these up at the bins because they're super light, super cheap. And it sold for $7. Alrighty, we got a Various Artists CD called Hard. That's what he said. Sold for $3.50. Little Danzig, Faith No More, Melvins, Mudhoney, Candlebox, I was working in the music store when Candlebox came out. Before anybody knew who they were, we played that thing. I played that thing all the time. It was such a good album, that first album. Anyway, $3.50. Next up, we got Jimmy Buffett cassette. Songs You Know by Heart, sold for $5.55. I've never been a Buffett fan, but what I found funny was, if you're familiar with the Smoky Mountains and you're familiar with the island area where the carousel, the Ferris wheel is, there's like 2 Margaritaville hotels there, and I guess a restaurant there, and then he's got some in Gatlinburg or whatever. But as I was walking by the one hotel, we're walking in, and the song playing, they paved Paradise and put up a parking lot. And I'm just like, is he singing against paving Paradise and putting up a parking lot right here, right now, as I'm walking through concrete jungle in the Smoky Mountains? Are you serious right now? I'm just like, oh, that was a bad choice in song to play. Because that's exactly what you're doing, Mr. Buffett. You are paving paradises and putting up parking lots for your financial benefit. And hey, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just saying, why don't you reverse that song a little bit? You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying, why don't you make maybe he did make an opposite song and said, I sold out. Maybe he did. Maybe, does he got a song that's called I Sold Out? Maybe he does. I don't know. Who am I to judge? I'm nobody to judge. I'm just making jokes and observations. That's all I do. All right. Onward, James. All right. Anheuser-Busch Corporate Research and Development Trucker Cap. Sold for $15.40. And finally, we've got 2 items. Koch Pavement Solutions hat. That sold for $10.50. And we've got a Hurley t-shirt. And that sold for $9.50. So biggity bam. Not much overnight. But hopefully today we'll pick up. And we'll all have some good sales as we say goodbye to the puppies in this video. Such cuties. All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know where that money went. So if you're freaking out or if you didn't even notice it, hey, now you know. Now you know. You know what I'm saying? Now you know. All right. I will see everybody in the next video. Later.